welcome. This is the Modern Geek Podcast, coming at you live. Please subscribe through YouTube or Twitch. Hope you enjoy the show. Hey everybody, this is the Modern Geek, also known as Vamp Mario, and we're going to be doing another Amiibo unboxing today. We're going to be doing the Mario Party series of Amiibos. We've done a few already. I'm going to sort of finish it out. If you want to take a look and know a little bit more about Amiibos, please check out the other videos. Short and sweet. They're Nintendo's Toy to Life model. And basically you take these toys, put them on a base, and they do stuff in games. Simple and easy. Today we're going to be focusing on... Whoa! White balance. We're going to be focusing on Yoshi. So that's who I'll be unboxing today. Yoshi is you could think of it as a repose because he was released in the Smash Brothers series, and we'll talk a little more about that in a minute. I'm really looking forward. I'm really excited. So if you take a look, you'll see here it says Super Mario. That lets us know that it's from that franchise. So this is a different series or set. You may have been aware that they released Smash Brothers Amiibos. So here's the Yoshi Smash Brothers, and we're going to compare and contrast in a minute, which were intended to work with the Smash Brothers game. They also work with other games. And then these are intended to help us out with Mario Party and to do some cool things there. So do kind of 360 of the box. Pretty cool. Got the Amiibo logo, Nintendo, of course. If you flip to the back, give you guys a minute to read that. So discover the power inside, collect, customize, and compete. And then you'll see there it says it's for Mario Party 10. Play with Amiibo in Mario Party 10. I'll give you guys a minute. It gives you some in-game footage of them. And basically what it says is play with Amiibo Mario Party 10. Party it up with Yoshi and a Yoshi-themed board. So the primary way that we're going to use these guys is in Mario Party. They're going to give us themed boards. So if you guys are not familiar with Mario Party, it's basically usually a game board, and you guys move around on the board. It's almost like playing a board game with Mario characters, and then you'll land on spaces and you'll do mini games to compete and get stars. And usually, you know, it's varied. Sometimes it's you get to the end of the board and you win, or how many stars you have. I think this year it's stars. But what's cool is they actually have multi-themed boards that get unlocked when you use your Amiibos. So pretty cool. Awesome. So we're gonna open this sucker up. Now it is worth it to mention. Okay, they're getting very innovative with the packaging. It is worth to mention. So you probably are wondering, hey, these guys came out a little while ago. Why haven't you done the unboxing? Well, I cannot play with these guys in their box. So I have been waiting to get my hands on 2 of these, so I can do an unboxing for you guys, because as a collector I want to keep one boxed and one out in the open. So I'm going to pop this open. I love the fact these are really easy to take out, which is awesome. Okay. Very cool. So let's do a little 360 of our guy here. So my first reaction, I love the pose. I love the pose. It's, again, with these guys, they're more in the traditional Mario style, because they're not Smash Brothers, where things are a little bit more realistic. Meaning they have like a gritty realism to them. In the Smash Brothers, you'll also notice that the base is different. And I'll take a look at the bottom. Make sure I'm putting that top. So the bases for the Mario Party ones are red. They have the checkered pattern on them to let you know they're from they're from Mario Party, versus, you know, the gold for the Smash Brothers. And we'll just do a little side by side of these guys. So this is the right Mario Party Yoshi, and the other side is the Smash Brothers Yoshi. So, you know, in Yoshi's case, this actually is a little bit more of a straight comparison, because they made him look the same in Smash Brothers as they did in Mario Party. But what I've commented on other ones is that you'll notice right away they're really big. Like, one of the things I love about these is they're really nice and big. Let me just get that in. So much taller, much more girth to them. And the other thing that I really like, so a lot of people don't know this, or they know it, but you kind of don't realize it, and then it makes sense. But all the Smash Brothers characters, they're based off of their trophies. So if you remember, or if you guys have beaten the game with characters, you unlock their trophy. It's also the same graphic that's on the select screen when you select the character. And I've said this before, but basically the trophies, they didn't know they were going to make physical toys years and years and years ago when they started making Smash Brothers games. So some of these trophies, obviously because it was a three-dimensional character in a computer, you know, they could be in midair, they can be jumping around, they could be doing all kinds of zany stuff. But when you go to make a physical toy, well, it's got to stand up. It's got to be engineered to stand up and sit there. So that's why we've seen this amazing amount, and I use Link as an example, this like crazy like bases holding up a figure, because I mean, literally the only thing that is touching the base in this figure is his foot. I mean, and so obviously he wouldn't be able to stand up and he would fall. So they came up with these really weird colored bases and these really weird things, and there's been a lot of jokes made, like that one. Some people say it looks like Link is having a moment. The other ones, people have made fun of, like Zelda. It looks like she's got like a cast on her foot. You know, all these weird base choices, and they colored them, which also didn't make any sense. But what's different about the Mario Party ones is that this is the first set of amiibos that it was made with the knowledge that there's going to be amiibos. So they built the in-game model to look like a figure that's a substantial figure that can stand and do that. So I really like that, because it's more what I wanted, which is more statuesque, you know, like Disney Infinity and like Skylanders. Because for me, you know, I have fun playing the games and I play some of it, but in the end of the day, I mean, the primary use for me is that I'm displaying them, I'm collecting them, because I'm a toy collector. And I want to have them out and show people and look at them and feel happy that I can look at them. You know, the game part is secondary. I mean, even more so with the Nintendo ones, because it's more addition, not primary function like Disney Infinity, where I'm more of a fan of. Although I like Skylanders as well, but for different reasons. So yeah, so I mean, that's what I appreciate about these. So I really, really dig these, because they're so much more substantial, and if you have them like on a shelf or whatever, they look like they were meant to be displayed. The Smash Brothers ones, they look like they were meant to be displayed too. They just have a smaller scale to them, and they're a little bit more dainty. These feel like they were designed as a toy, which is pretty cool. Awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing. I hope you enjoyed my feedback. You know, I definitely was not a strictly happy guy when I heard Mario Party amiibos were basically going to be reposes of amiibos we already had. But I do actually like the Mario Party figures a lot. And also, it's well worth noting, the reason why they did that too is that yes, you can use the same amiibo for both games, but if you do, you have to erase the amiibo before you use it with the other game. So it is to your advantage, if you are a Mario Party fan and a Smash Brothers fan, to actually buy both. And that's kind of the reasoning behind it. You know, it's also kind of to make money, but it has a practical reason, because, you know, and it's true, we've never really had a toy-to-life game where it does different things in different games, you know, because obviously the other models, Disney Infinity, Skylanders, the toys are up compatible, so that one toy can keep going because it's the same information, and any addition is in the game, not on the figure. So that's why you don't use a different toy. So interesting idea. You know, Nintendo being Nintendo, making us buy peripherals. They're awesome at that. So very, very cool. Well, thank you guys again. I'm the Modern Geek, also known as Vant Mario. Please, please, please subscribe to this video. Please check out the other videos. I'd love to hear your comments about what's going on. How's your hunt going? How's things going with your amiibos? I know for me, it's been stressful, but I've been doing pretty well. Some of the exclusives I'm a little annoyed because I haven't gotten my hands on them, but you know, it is what it is. We'll all get through this together. All right, take care, guys. See you at the next video.